So I watched the debate, had some debates of my own, and was just watching on CBC where these analysts are saying how all four of them held up really well. Not really. Stephen Harper, how do I put this? A lot of damn good points, and of course with the scandals, are thrown at him. I mean, he has no credibility, no leg to stand on. He couldn't justify any of it. Of course, they all lie, but I mean, Harper couldn't even lie his way out of it. All he'd do was just turn and deny everything, deny, deny. They even pointed out how he signed a letter, for proposing a coalition, which means that now that he's says the coalition's un-Canadian, he's being a total liar and hypocrite. Of course, there's many ways to prove that, Harper, but that's just one point. And he just denies it, looks people in the eye and just says there's no such thing as a lie. But he's relying on people not following along with any of this and or not being on YouTube knowing better than a lot of this stuff. But I've been told, and it's probably true, the average person is so busy right now, holding down 2 jobs, trying to raise a family, and they come home and having their dinner with kids yelling, screaming, and all the average person gets of these events is just a passing glance. All they'll see is Stephen Harper standing there smiling, looking confident. They don't get that he's lying. They don't know that he's lying. Do they even care? I don't even know. It's unfortunate, though, more people don't spend at least 20 minutes to keep up on political. I'll be a hypocrite if I say too much on that, because for a long time I never paid much attention to politics. But then for obvious reasons in recent years I became very concerned and started researching a lot of this and got involved with it myself. So I mean, I understand politics is bullcrap and people hate bullcrap, well, to that extent maybe. But of course this is really important. It's just unfortunate that more people are not more interested or more aware. But that's what we're doing here online, is trying to spread awareness about these things. So anyway, it's kind of a disappointing debate. Nothing really came of it, just Harper lying. The other 3 candidates all did very well, I thought. And I was really impressed with Jack Layton, who I always think does the best from my perspective. And I thought this time he was really good. There were a couple of things, though, that kind of aggravated me with him. All 4 of them were for allowing more immigrants into Canada. Now, I'm all for legal immigration. The thing is that we have no jobs. How can we let people into our country when we can't give them jobs? We don't have enough jobs for us. So unless they're businessmen, they're going to come here with job opportunities for us to employ us. We can't let a whole lot of immigrants into this country. We don't have jobs for them. All that does is it creates more demand for jobs, which allows the wealthy to suck more blood out of the people, right? To expect more of us while we're working and to pay us less. That does not benefit the people, it does not benefit the culture, it does not benefit the economy. But it does benefit the politicians as well, because then they'll have more tax money and whatnot to throw around. But it does not benefit us or the economy. So that was something that aggravated me with all 4 of them, all being very selfish-minded there. But one thing Jack Layton said that I laughed out loud was he said, I don't know why we need so many prisons when you have so many in the Senate. This is what he said to Stephen Harper. There's enough criminals in the Senate. They kept pointing out how Harper seems to surround himself with criminals. It doesn't matter. Harper himself is a criminal. He's stolen taxpayers' dollars. So, all right, Harper does whatever the hell he wants to, and his supporters do whatever the hell he wants to. And it's never Harper. It's always the people under him. Even though it's called the Harper Government, it's kind of hard to get away from that. When you put your name on it as a stamp, it's the Harper Government. It's kind of hard to say that these people are running around doing things under your control, especially when everyone knows that, Harper, you control everything, every detail of everything run in this country that you can. So, I mean, frig, anyone with half a brain, to me, for the first half of that, I'm just thinking, holy crap, the general public cannot see that you're flat out lying here, Harper. I mean, I thought it was very obvious. So anyway, I was looking at there was a chat set up. You sign into Facebook, and then you could chat on the CBC's website on this issue. And I was looking at who was the most popular. I mean, people kept saying, yay, that Ignatieff did great, or Harper still holds up, or Jack Layton is the best choice for Canada. And so there was a lot of those comments. And I was looking at what names were popping up the most, who was getting the most support. And I've been saying lately, I don't think I've said it on video, that in my opinion we're going to end up with a liberal minority, followed by the NDP, followed by the Conservatives, followed by the Green Party, with a surprising amount of votes. Not that I'm a big fan of the Green Party, although I think we do need a Green Party. I don't like the Green Party. It's too politically connected to the Liberal Party for my liking. I think really the only hope we have is the NDP, but I don't think they're going to get in, unfortunately. A lot of that is down to the mainstream media and the fact that everything is always Harper and Ignatieff, Harper and Ignatieff, Harper and Ignatieff, thinking, wait a minute, no, there's a third major party. Yeah, they're at the top, but there's another one that has a lot of votes too. There's three major parties in Canada. What's that other one? And they actually bring up the Green Party. Should the Green Party be in the debate? Well, yes, they should be. Well, I agree they should be, but then that becomes an issue. So now it's, talking with the Liberals, the Conservatives, and the Green Party. And I don't know how long. One day I was watching this on CBC News, and then finally, when they started showing the elections and where the political leaders are right now, they finally showed Jack Layton. Oh, Jack Layton! No, they mentioned the NDP finally. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're another major political party, aren't they? So a lot of, because the media is largely liberal controlled, and we all know it, and that's why they don't go into globalism or anything. I mean, they're all into free trade and the same crap. So, that's why they don't go into all that. And there's some pretty shocking quotes they could use against Mr. Harper, but they won't because it's not in their best interests. So for the sake of this country, we got to get the dictator wannabe Harper out. That being said, the Liberals get in. Same free trade bull crap. I'm not making any promises for the NDP. I'm not a big NDP fan. I'm just saying that I think they're the only hope we have, to be realistic. So yes, anyway, I was following in the chats and just as I've been thinking, the majority, not the majority, but, the most commonly supported was Ignatieff, followed by Layton, followed by Harper, and then very little mentioned about the Green Party. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been thinking. That's what I see. All these poll results, in my opinion, are bullcrap. And unless there's election fraud, that's the order in which I think it's going to go, unfortunately. I have to admit, though, even though I still got to fight the damn globalist agenda, I think I'll be really happy to see the back of Stephen Harper. I'm going to want to celebrate that night. There's no way he can get back in, not without election fraud, in my opinion.